Hi team, Anna here, makeup creator, teacher, and educator, specifically for people with hooded eyes, oily textured skin, as well as 30 plus skin. Welcome, welcome. We love everything makeup on this channel. In today's video, I will show you how I created this stunning eyeshadow look. I cannot wait. We're going to be talking about the newest launch from Oden's Eye Cosmetics in collaboration with Margaret Turner, their Love Language eyeshadow palette. I'm in love. Just a little spoiler alert. Let's dive right in. All right, just a little backstory. I'm a huge fan of Oden's Eye and their eyeshadow palettes. I think that they create one of the most beautiful eyeshadow formulas, especially when it comes to shimmers, but mattes are also fantastic. And they create really beautiful color stories. Like, I don't see that very often on the market these days. I used to buy basically every launch, but there's so many eyeshadow palettes. I think I own maybe 5 or 6 of their palettes, and they're really, really, really gorgeous. And I just couldn't not pick up the Morgan collaboration with Oden's Eye. Morgan is a fellow YouTuber and a friend of mine. I am so beyond happy for her. Congratulations again. This is an amazing, amazing launch. She is the sweetest person ever, a really, really amazing creator. I used to watch her videos before I even began to create content. Like, to be completely honest, she probably was one of the most inspiring and like actually people who inspired me to start creating. So I will forever be grateful for that. And she's just a very sweet person and a really, really good friend. Like, I know as a creator, I can ask her any question, ask her for an advice, and I know that she will be there for me, which is just really rare in this industry. And I'm really, really grateful for friends like that. I had the opportunity to meet her, and like me and my husband had the opportunity to meet her and her husband a couple years back in Miami. It was a lot of fun, and I couldn't not pick this up. And immediately when Morgan told me that she has a collaboration coming up, I knew there were going to be purples in it. I knew that the palette would be wearable, and I knew that I would fall in love with color story, because even though she's more of a neutral type of girly, I know she likes color. I know she likes purple. And when it comes to kind of like a combo of neutral and colorful, we kind of have the same taste. So I knew I would fall in love with it, and I literally have goosebumps. I'm so beyond happy for her and excited for her. Let me show you the palette. So the palette is called Love Language Palette. This was their collab for Valentine's Day. I mean, come on. This color story is absolute perfection in my humble opinion. I am traveling the entire week next week, and this is the only eyeshadow palette I'm picking up with me, which says a lot, because usually I need like my neutrals, I need my colors. I pick like 2 or 3 palettes typically with me when I travel. I got everything in here, baby. I have everything I want and need, and this is so exciting to me, because having only one palette to pack with you when you're traveling is a big thing. It's very important to me. And yeah, so this is the eyeshadow palette in all its glory. It is absolutely spectacular, phenomenal. I am in love. I have only used a couple of shades to create this look, and I will show you the tutorial later. I cannot wait to dig into the neutrals and the pinks and some of the other colors. I love that there is some warm shades and tones here as well. I love these 2 shades, like this, this cool tone, absolutely gorgeous shade, and this neutral, very impactful shimmer. From what I can see, I think this is such a stunning eyeshadow palette, and we're going to swatch it at first. We have to swatch it at first. I have not swatched it yet, even though I created this look, and then I will show you the tutorial. I did recreate one of Morgan's looks, because ever since I saw it in one of her videos, I was like, I need to know what's on her eyes, and I need to recreate it. And thank God she used her own palette, and I have it, and I could recreate it. I literally bury me in this look. It's so gorgeous. Anyways, I digress. Congratulations, Morgan. I am so beyond pumped for you, and this is such a stunning palette. Wow, just wow. All right, let's swatch it. After all of that, yes, I'm probably a little bit biased. I absolutely love Morgan. I absolutely love Oden's Eye. So take it or leave it, but I know that their formula is amazing, so keep on watching for some swatches. That rhymed. All right, I'm gonna do it row by row, even though I believe in her kind of like tutorial or her video, she mentioned that you could kind of go quad by quad and create looks like that, which is super handy. I love when the palette is laid out so thoughtfully. Like, I do see this quad as a beautiful neutral quad that I will use on a daily when I travel, and then you can add some pops of color. All right, so let's go for the first row. The mattes are so buttery smooth. I love the little boss ones as well. Oh my God, the hot pink, Morgan. That's kind of bold of you. I did not expect a hot pink from you. I love it. All right, so we have the shade Heart over here, which is a beautiful, oh my God, that is so gorgeous. This is kind of like a duochromic pink with gold, I want to say. I definitely see a lot of sparkles. It's gorgeous. Valentine is that hot pink. Wow, imagine that all over the lid. Gorgeous. Then we have the shade Service, which is a very, very useful shade in this palette, kind of like a bony color. I love shades like that. And then shade Quality Time, which is a nice, very, very deep brown. This is stunning. The swatches are definitely swatching. When it comes to Oden's eye, and especially the palettes that they make with fellow creators, I know that the creators are going to think about every little detail and perfect every shade and every formula. And honestly, like, their palettes in collabs with creators have been the most amazing palettes. And I'm so happy that they're doing it, because when a person is like truly into makeup and knows everything about different formulas and has tested a lot of different products, I trust them. Like, I do trust fellow YouTube creators to be able to create the most amazing formula with a trustworthy brand, obviously, which Oden's Eye is. So let's do the second row. Oh, wow. This is super duochrome. Cuddles. This reminds me of one of the Natasha Denona shades, actually. Amore, which is a super stunning bubblegum pink. Affirmation, a soft brown, and Touch, a nice kind of highlighty shade. This looks super pretty. I do see the vision. I think Morgan created a look that she called Strawberries and Chocolate, I think, with like these browns and pinks. That's so cute. I love it. I absolutely love it. All right, let's get to the bottom of the palette, which is my favorite part, because I love colorful shadows. Let me tell you, I love my cool tone neutrals just as much as any other person, but what gets me excited is the two bottom rows. I absolutely love purples, and we have so many of them in this palette. Oh my god, this, come on. The level of gorgeousness is like Pat McGrath Labs, isn't it? I love it. All right, so we got the shade Flirt, which is absolutely 1,000,000% my favorite shade in this palette. I'm wearing it on my lids today. Incredible. Reminds me of some of my favorite shades from Half Magic Beauty and other indie brands. Just wow, that formula is everything. All right, shade Treat, a purple metallic, really gorgeous. Shade Date Night, which I'm also wearing a lot of this one. This is a really nice deep purple. Even though it doesn't swatch like that, it holds a lot of pigment and it's really gorgeous on the eyes. And then we have Daydream, which is another kind of lilac-y shimmer shade, also very opaque and really stunning. We're getting somewhere. All right, 4 last shades. These 2 shades, I'm wearing this as an everyday look. These 2 shades, like, imagine this all over the lid. I cannot. Oh my god, maybe this is my favorite shade of the palette, actually. I don't know, that duochrome was so nice. So this is $8.29. That is unreal. That is so reflective. OMG. I cannot wait to use this. I have not used it in today's look, but this is the next one I'm gonna play with, definitely. Then we have the shade Giggle, which is that kind of taupey, kind of like dirty purple shade. In love with this shade specifically. I just love when eyeshadow shades are more complex than, say, just brown or just, you know, gold. When there's a little bit of depth, a little bit of a mix of other undertones, it's just, I don't know, it makes me so happy. We have the shade Gifts, which is also way more interesting than it first looks like. It's very duochrome. It definitely has a gold shift to it. And the shade Crush, which I'm also wearing quite a bit today, which is that perfect lilac-y shade. This color story is so yummy. Are you actually joking? What a genius color story. For Valentine's or not, like, I'll take it any day of the week and any month of the year. Spectacular. Like, these are just my favorite shades too. So obviously I'm gonna be excited. I love purples, I love cool tone browns, I love pinks. Like, immediately, yes, spectacular, absolutely perfect. I love that there's really light shades. I love that there's really deep shades so that I could do the eyeliner using my eyeshadow, and I know that Morgan loves doing that too, so I'm super happy about that. I love the impactful shimmers and different textures. I think this palette is perfection. I did not expect anything less from Morgan or Oden's Eye though, so wow, just wow. All right, let me show you how I created this look that was inspired by one of Morgan's looks. I do want to create something myself, like using this palette, but I was so in love with this look that I had to recreate it. But that's why I'm packing it with me for the entire week, to just create like different looks, like daytime looks. Maybe I'm gonna hop on my stories all over on Instagram and create different looks with this palette. So check that out. But yeah, This is absolutely stunning. Let me show you how I did it because it was pretty easy. Like the shadows blend themselves, if you know what I mean. All right, let's get into this gorgeous, gorgeous tutorial. I'm gonna pick up the shade Crush. It is just like a perfect lilac shade. I'm so excited. And I'm gonna start applying this on the outer portion of my eye, right through here. Right away, it is so pigmented and so like colorful. It's really difficult to create pigmented shadows like that, but Oden's Eye just knows how to do this formula. It is so pretty. Like no colorful base needed, nothing at all. It's just so, so stunning. And then I'm also going to pop that in the inner portion as well. Like boom, that was so easy. That was so easy. I did miss their eyeshadows. It's been a while since I picked up a palette, but this is just something else. Incredible. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This is going to be an easy look, even though it looked so complex. Because the shadows are so good, it's going to be easy. I'm going to go in with the shade Date Night, which is that super, super deep purple. And this one we're going to put lower to intensify the depth, kind of like in the outer portion and the inner portion as well. And this one I'm just going to stamp first and then kind of blend it into the first shade. It is really, really pretty as well. Absolutely love this. I am doing the eyes before the face, but honestly there isn't much fallout if you kind of get rid of the excess by tapping. And it's like really, really nice and so pigmented. I will go back with the previous brush just to kind of blend out anything that needs more blending. This is gorgeous. Doesn't the blend look so smooth and so perfect? I absolutely love this. All right, I think Morgan then went with the shade Treat and then with that spectacular multi-chrome flirt through the center, I'm pretty sure. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna use the more like a flat brush. This is Refer number 2 and go into Treat and then just kind of place that on the outer portions through here to add a little bit of sparkle. It's basically a nice kind of satin purple shade. This is gonna soften the transition from that matte into this really, really gorgeous dual chrome. So you've already seen the swatches. I myself haven't swatched this palette yet, so this is going to be my official first look at this shade Flirt. Unreal. Unreal. And also like there is not like much fallout and it's not like messy as a shimmer. Do you know what I mean? Like it's a multi-chrome, but it's not messy. Like I don't have to be super careful. I really appreciate that. So I am going to pop that. Oh my god. Yes. Something you can never find at, say, Sephora is multi-chromes like that, unfortunately, but this is unreal. Unreal. Definitely one of the best shades in this palette, like one of my personal faves. Unreal. That looks stunning. That looks so good. I do want to kind of like put this on there as well. I know Morgan maybe did not use this shade, but I do want to kind of apply it through the inner and outer portion as well, just to add a little bit more of the shimmer. This looks unreal. That looks so good. Oh, I'm excited. So colorful, so intense as well. I'm just loving every moment of it. I'm gonna go into that deep purple with a teeny tiny brush. This is Refer number 3, and just start popping that on the outer portion to kind of mimic what we have going on the upper lid, just down here on the bottom as well. So outer and inner portion, deep, deep, deep purple. And then I'm gonna soften it with that lilac shade as well. Just gonna grab a lighter, oh, that's like, I wasn't expecting pigment like that. That's like more pigmented than I was ready to, which is never a bad thing. So nice. And then same with that like super spectacular multi-chrome. I am going to carefully add it on my lower lash line. I'm gonna have to clean that up. My finger was too big, but it's so pretty. There's so many shades I need to try out immediately. I literally cannot. It's so pretty. All right, I'm gonna clean up this mess with a wet wipe and then come back for a little bit of highlighting and eyeliner. I'm gonna go in with the matte shade Service right here. And this I'm going to kind of like apply under my brow to highlight. I'll see if it's possible with the shade. Yes, it is. And then also gonna soften all of the edges, just teasing ever so slightly. I love doing that with a light shade like this. And then lastly, to highlight the inner corner, I will go in this shade Touch. It's like a very nice highlighty champagne-y shimmer shade. So I'm gonna put it in my inner corner and then we just need to do a wing liner. I will pop something in my waterline. I'm thinking like a lilac-y shade just as a bit of an accent, but first let's get an angled brush. This is Sephora number 22. I absolutely love this for my eyeliner. I think it has some black for blonde, so I absolutely love this brush for like eyeshadow wing. And we're gonna get into that purple shade, which is that shade we already used but as eyeliner, this is gonna look so nice. And I'm going to start on the outer portion, and with this kind of brush, it kind of makes it super easy for you. It draws it for you. You just place it and it creates that sharp liner. As you can see, super easy. And I'm just gonna stamp it along my lash line. I'm not doing it super dramatic or anything, but I do want to add a little bit on the inner portion as well. Like so. There is a little bit of fallout here, which is why I was doing eyes before face, because we can clean it up easily. But usually if I use colorful deep eyeshadow as eyeliner, I do get that fallout because I want that pigment, and so I end up with a little bit of fallout. But this looks so gorgeous nonetheless. I'm obsessed. As a waterline color, I actually picked out the COLLAB in the shade Amethyst Hour. It's a really nice lilac-y pencil, and I like it for looks like this. It's really brightening as well, but I just really like this color in the waterline, and these are pretty long wear too. This eyeshadow look is so stunning. I've been dreaming to recreate it for so long. I'm so happy I have it on my eyes right now. I think that it's absolutely spectacular, and I literally cannot wait to use every single shade in this palette because this color story is speaking to me. Alright, you guys, I'm gonna pop on a lash and mascara. I'm using the Kofi Beauty mascara. It's my newest obsession. And then I'm gonna do the Aurora Velour lash, my old obsession, and come back to show you the final look. Team, this is just kind of like to show you what my look is. I just filmed the gorgeous tutorial and everything about this palette that I purchased myself. I just got the PR package in mail, you guys, which means there's going to be a giveaway. Follow me on IG for the giveaway of this palette, which is the same palette that the one that I used today. But they also have some lippies in the collection, and I'm wearing the shade Beso right now. I've never tried Oden's eye lip products. It's really cool. So I want to demo kind of like another shade in front of you guys because I just did this on my stories, but it's so comfy. I want to show you another shade. So let me pick one and apply it. I reapplied a little bit of the same lip liner, which is by MAC Cosmetics in the shade Greige. It's one of my favorite cool tone brown lip liners, and we're gonna apply the shade Kisses today. It is kind of like a neutral cool tone shade. I love it. I think it's my favorite from all the lippy products. Oh yeah, look at that. Wait, that's perfect. And I don't know how to describe this because it's not a gloss and it's not a lipstick, but it's glossy and it's so comfortable, and there's absolutely no stickiness. Actually in love with this product. Okay, yeah, Kisses is my favorite shade. This is so gorgeous. I'm so happy I got this collection. Yeah, follow me on IG for the giveaway. I'll do that at the end of the month, and you can create this look as well if you win this palette, because now I have two, which is super funny. But yeah, I'm super grateful. Thank you, Oden and Morgan, for sending this my way. Wow. Kisses. You're staying on my vanity. All right, team, and here's the final result of this absolutely spectacular look. I cannot take credit for it because I did not come up with it, but it is definitely right up my alley. It was so easy to use this palette. It was so easy to achieve this look. This is insane. Like, I'm in love with this palette. I cannot wait to use it more. Unfortunately, like, the shipping was a little bit rough, and I only just received it, and I know a lot of other people are only just receiving it, which, you know, tariffs. You know, not very easy being in USA right now, but I'm so pumped that it's finally in my hands, and congrats, Morgan, one more time. It is gorgeous. I do not have a code with them, but I'm still gonna link the palette down below and everything else that I'm wearing on my face today, because let me tell you, this look is everything. Like, all of it. I love the cool tone lip combined with the side look. Anyways, let me know what you think, you guys. Let me know if you picked this palette up. Let me know if you know of Oden's Eye or Morgan. Like, she is quite a big YouTuber here on this platform, and I'm super excited for her, this collab. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Again, if you shop through my links, you really help out my channel quite a bit. Thank you so much for doing that, and I will see you in the next one. I love you all. Bye!